New Year's celebration is upon us, and there's a bit of prep that you'll need to do in order to not miss out on anything, including the new items available from the 2.0 update. Let's teach you everything you need to know about New Year's. Hey everyone, it's Abdallah here with another exciting Animal Crossing New Horizons tips and tricks tutorial video. Today, we're going to be going over and detailing exactly what happens leading up to New Year's and what happens afterwards. There are some new items as well as a few things that you might not have known about, so thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already seen our playlist showcasing all sorts of informative Animal Crossing content, be sure to check it out. First of all, you can prepare yourself for the festivities by decorating your house and island with a few unique items just to get into the New Year's mood. Starting on December 22nd, you could buy a few New Year's non-edible food items from Nook's shopping app seasonal tab. Those will be only for decoration and cannot be consumed as the dishes you cook for yourself. Those are traditional dishes such as sparkling cider, 12 grape dish, Berliner, Olivier salad, and New Year's noodles that you'll find in various European and Asian countries, and they're available until the 31st of December. In addition to these, you can buy a few more festive decorations coming from the Asian cultures, such as the Ute Nori, Katamatsu, Kagami Mochi, and New Year's Shimikazari, Otoshi Dama envelope, and Osechi, which you'll probably already know from last year. You'll also find a few new items from the 2.0 update, such as the 2022 Zodiac Tiger figurine and the 2022 Celebratory Arch. All of these will be available until January 5th. Remember, you can only buy 5 items at a time, so plan ahead. If you wait until the 31st of December to do your shopping, keep in mind that the resident services will be closed and you can only order those items from your Nook phone. And if you don't have the Nook shopping app yet, you'll have to time travel to an earlier day. On December 31st, New Year's Eve, you'll find the doors of resident services closed and your favorite NPCs, Isabelle and Tom Nook, will finally join you in the plaza for the celebrations, with a huge colorful screen that counts down to midnight. If you don't have an ABD on your island outside of resident services, you might have to consider withdrawing some money in advance if you plan to do some heavy shopping. Keep in mind that the recycling box will also be unavailable for the whole day. Talking to Isabelle, you'll be given a free light stick, and on the other side of the plaza, Tom Nook will give you 5 free party poppers. Of course, Tom Nook, being the guy that we all know and love to hate, will be selling more party poppers for 300 bells. You can also purchase some festive hats from him. There are 2 types of hats, a New Year's hat and a New Year's silk hat. Only one style will be available to you at random this year, but you can find and buy the other ones next year, or trade with some friends. Those hats will be available in 4 different colors, from a total of 8 available in the game. A fun thing to do is while you're wearing one of these is talk to a villager who's not wearing one, and then they'll realize that they haven't put theirs on yet. The festivities will start at 11 p.m. Isabelle will make a mini announcement and the villagers will start gathering at the plaza. You can hang out and talk to them and take some selfies, pop some party poppers, and overall just have fun. In the final 10 seconds, villagers will wave their light sticks as they count down to midnight in anticipation of the new year and very eager to enjoy the new fireworks. On the strike of midnight, the fireworks show will begin and it'll last until 2 a.m. You'll have plenty of time to take photos of those gorgeous fireworks from all of the scenic places of your island, and in general, have fun with them because you won't have another chance until August. Now, especially with the new handheld camera, which was introduced in Animal Crossing New Horizons 2.0, you can capture some unique angles with a freedom that we never had in an Animal Crossing game before. Unfortunately, you can't customize the fireworks this time as you do every Sunday in August, so you're just going to have to enjoy them as is. You can continue talking to your villagers that will still be around the plaza at this time, and they'll get to share some of their New Year's resolutions with them, so definitely take a look at that. If you're feeling anxious about the resident services being closed for the whole day and you're going to miss those precious Nook miles, rest assured that you can visit the next day and the ABD will give you 500 Nook miles to make up for the inconvenience. Also, don't forget to check your mail on January 1st as you'll get a New Year's present from your mom. One last thing to do is wait or come back to the game at around 7:20 a.m., at least in the northern hemisphere, when the sun starts rising. As the Japanese New Year tradition Hatsuhi no De dictates, watch the very first sunrise of the year for good luck. According to legend, Toshigami, the deity of the New Year, appears during the first sunrise of the year. Watching the first sunrise is a way to welcome Toshigami and the new year ahead. So pick your favorite part of the island. Red Secret Beach might even be a good spot for you. Watch the rising sun and pray for good fortune. This is an important and unique sight in the game as it's the only time of the year and the first time ever in Animal Crossing game that you actually get to see the sun directly, so you don't want to miss it. And there you have it, everything you need to know about the limited time New Year's event in Animal Crossing New Horizons 2.0. What's your favorite part about 2022? Are you going to make any New Year's resolutions? Let's continue the discussion in the comments below, and be sure to keep it locked here for the latest and greatest Animal Crossing content. See you next year.